you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. What's up, YouTube? Pilot83 here with a tutorial on how to set up the controls with the Velocityone for the Boeing 747. And I'm actually going to show you two different ways to do it. One way being using all four levers to control all your engines. Another way being using two levers where each lever controls both engines on, say, left wing and right wing, and this can be speed brake or flaps or landing gear, however you prefer. And I'll also go in a little deeper in the details of setting up your inputs. So, also a quick note, if y'all haven't noticed, reverse thrust after the update is broken right now. Reverse thrust right now only works when you're at 100% power and you press it, and as soon as you let it go, it's gone. And I spent hours thinking it was something to do with my controls, but after trying my Velocityone, trying my Thrustmaster, and trying it on the keyboard, and then finally went to the forums of Microsoft and realized that no, that this is a worldwide problem for the most part. A lot of people complain about the same issue of it doing the same exact thing after the update, because I'm like, this is weird. Reverse thrust worked just fine on Velocityone until this happened, and now it does not. So everything else is going to work in this besides that. But let's get to it. So, come over here. You need to go to your control options, and you can either choose to build this your way by sorry, here I got different profiles, but you can choose to build it your way if you want by using default, because default leaves most of the buttons unassigned. But I built it off the twin engine jet mode and then just changed it from there. And then I have the 747. Yeah, so you see I got a bunch going on here. The Boeing 747, which that's my way I do it with the two. So first, let's start with find the profile. We'll start with this profile. So as a lot of y'all probably noticed, when you're on, what the world's happening here? Sorry guys, hold on. So when you are on this main screen right here, it only gives you like these options, which ain't much. So for most of your stuff, you got to search for it, and you got to search by name. And I said it in one of my other videos. You got to come over here, search by name, and it might be a little bit overwhelming for some of y'all, because there's so many options. So let's say throttle. So we're assigning our throttles. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you see one right here, we now have all these options that pop up for our throttle. And there is a bunch. I mean, you need a full real cockpit to assign out. There's just so much, but you just keep going down until you eventually hit throttle again under power management, and you'll see toggle reverse thrust, which I already have assigned to joystick button 34. And remember, if you don't exactly need to know what joystick button 34 is, you just need to know where you want it. I wanted it right here, so when I went to it and then just click scanning for input, and while scanning I just push this, and then it's assigned. But you'll see all these options. Like I said, there's just so much. But you'll go down to where you see there's two. There's throttle 4 access 0 to 100%, and then there's throttle 4 access, and you'll see this 4 times for 4, 3, 2, and 1. At the moment in the game, there's up to four throttles, so 4 engine options. You'll need to assign each of these. You will want to use the one that just says throttle axis, like throttle 4 axis. Don't use the one that says 0 to 100%, because for some reason it doesn't act right. It will leave some of your engines will be like 5% higher than the other one. It's really weird. I don't know why. So also, when I looked at some of the default setups on the Velocityone, they also all use the same thing right here. So you would choose like throttle 4 access, and you'll see when I move it here. Boom, boom. Throttle 3, and you just click it, and you just go, start scanning and click it, validate, and you have it. And I don't know why it put me back down there, but you'll do that all the way down. You'll do 2. Like I said, don't do the one that says 0 to 100%. Do the one that just says throttle axis, and 1. And you'll do that for all 4 of these. Now, if you want to assign 2 engines to one of these, then you will then just go to, say, throttle 1 access assigned to this, throttle 2 access assigned to this. It's going to pop up, give you a warning saying there's already something assigned to this. Do you also want to assign this as well? Just click validate, and then you'll have both working off the same throttle. Now, so that's how you set up your throttle. And then in this model I did right here, and I have a few models made of the 747. Something else. Let's say your flaps. And flaps is something a lot of people get confused about in this game when setting up, because it has all these options for flaps. So you have flap access. And flap access is if you want to assign it to a lever that goes up and down. That's what that is. And then you have flaps 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you had an actual, lever that had notches in it. And right here, okay, so you have extend flaps. Now, if you're assigning this to a button, if you do extend flaps, it's going to put them all the way down. It's not going to do it section by section. So another weird thing that happens is, what you need to search for decrease and increase flaps. So increase flaps, not continuous, because it'll keep going. So increase flaps, I got mine assigned, right now it's just assigned to right here, because this is just like a little demo I'm doing for y'all here, and I got decrease flaps assigned to here. And that there, every time I click it, it'll go up, 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 to it's fully to the top, and down, down, down. And that's how that will work. And like I said, this could be a little overwhelming, I know, because there's so many options. Like I said, you see all this stuff. There's just so much, and you can just keep searching on here, typing in what you're looking for, and you'll get so many things. So let's get out of there. Speed brakes. Speed brake is not under speed brake. It's under spoiler. And the same concept. So you have a spoiler access. And it's really weird to me why one says 0 to 100% and then there's this one, like they're the same exact thing. I don't know when it comes to your flaps or your speed brakes, they act different. But I know with the throttle, they act kind of weird. So I always do the basic one. So, but yeah, so spoiler access, that would be for a lever. And then you have, if you wanted to assign it to buttons, which on here, as far as I know, you can only if you're doing it by buttons, you can only fully extend them or retract them. So you do a button to fully extend them, and then a button to retract them. And you would click here, assign it to whatever button, scan, boom, or up here, whatever. And that's how that would work. So real quick, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the plane. So you see the plane here. And like I said, you see each engine has its own. Oh, why is it? 1 minute, guys. We're having an issue with engine 3. Let's check that out real quick, see what's going on. And if any of these are going backwards, guys, just hit reverse access under it. Oh, I don't know what that's clicked on there. That's probably our issue right there. Alright. Boom. Is it coming on now? Okay, there it goes. So boom. And don't pay attention to my knobs not being all the same, you know, because I've been flying this and the other way. I'm going to show you. But here, right now, I got flaps set to these. So I just press down. Each time I press down, you see they go down. Press up, and they go up. Very simple. I don't have air brake assigned to any buttons. If air brake is not on a lever, I'm just going to do it in the plane, because fully extending and your air brakes, and when that's your only choice, I mean, that can get you in a situation of slowing down too fast or getting too much. But let's go to my other way, which most of y'all, I think, would probably prefer for now, and that is my Boeing 747. Okay. And remember, guys, like I said, anything you're searching for, because you're not going to find it right here. There's probably 1,000 options for things in this game for controls. You need to search for what you're looking for by name or whatever it says or something very similar to it until you find what you're looking for. So apply and save. Go back. Now, oh, sorry. So now you'll see my air brake. Here, I pull it down. I got my air brakes. Push this up. My flaps go up. Push it down. Flaps go down. And I can, you know, put it wherever I want my flaps to be, which is great. And see the air brakes, I can give them as much as I want or as little as I want. Okay, yeah, and the throttles. So here we go with the throttles right here. So see, 2 levers. Engine 1 and 2. Engine 3 and 4. And I have reverse thrust right here. But like I told y'all a minute ago, reverse thrust at the moment is broke since this last update. So good job, Microsoft. Every update, it seems like you rushed it and you break things that were working great and make some things just unflyable, and sometimes make the game just really hard to want to play because you have to fight to get some realism. Yep, he's winning my wing. He did. Still got my trim here. All that. Still got my landing gear here. Got my autopilot here, auto throttle here. Got those all assigned. And when you're looking for those, if you're looking for any of those options, also like I said, you just go back to here. to control options. And you know that this is just literally this is just a quick reference guide. That's all this really is right here. So just search by name. Let's see what comes up under this. Maybe I need to type in autopilot. Auto spoiler, auto brake. Okay, there it is right there. So autopilot. So once again, you see there's so many options here for autopilot. I mean, if you had thousands of dollars to make a full cockpit and you could assign each button to something, I mean, here you go. But this here is just your main on and off for your autopilot, turn on and off. And if you keep looking on here, you'll eventually see auto throttle, or you can just search auto throttle up here. And if you wanted to assign a landing gear to one of these instead of, say, flaps or air brake, you know, I showed y'all how to do that yesterday in the video I released at the very end on how to assign landing gear and make it function correctly on the lever, since it doesn't have an axis, and it works very well. So let's back up out of this. And another glitch going on with Microsoft. So you see, whenever you're in settings or active pause too long, it throws everything off. Look at my plane. Now watch this. Give it just a little touch of something. Boom. Now everything's back to normal. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with them right now. So real quick, before I end this video, you know, this is just a little quick way of showing you how to set it up. Put my flaps down here. Just a quick video here showing y'all how to set it up for the 747, how you can get access to all your jets. Do it just like that. If you have any questions at all, let me know. As always, because I spend hours on trying to figure this stuff out. By the way, if anybody's still wondering about the back panel not working, it's in beta mode. It's not released to work yet. And if you look on your box, it says some options are not available yet for it, or not working. Something to that. It says something like that. Weird. Basically letting you know that it's not fully operational right now. So this thing has so much potential, but we got Microsoft that's killing us right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and run this guy over real quick and take off. So you could also apply assign in this plane. There's move around here so you can show you. There's the toga. You could assign that as well through the options to a button if you wanted to. But anyway, so I'm just going to show you all me taking off here and show you how good this works. So we got our flap set. Go ahead, full thrust. Let go of parking brake. This runway is pretty hilly. Gonna pull back. There's landing gear. Landing gear is up. Flaps up.
Boeing 007 leaving my airspace, frequency change approved. Sherman Tower, Boeing November Echo 007 frequency change.
Then if we look over here, when I push
autopilot,
autopilot, you'll see it come on right there under L, on and off. When I press auto throttle, you'll see that it is now slowing my plane down 200 knots.
Roger, Boeing 007. Pensacola approach, Boeing November Echo 007.
But yeah, guys, just a little quick tutorial I wanted to show y'all. Give y'all a little help with the 747 so y'all can achieve those great flights. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. If y'all have any questions at all, let me know. As always, happy flying. I'll see you in my next video. And the more I find out about this, the more I'll keep posting and showing y'all. But bye for now. Hope this video was very helpful. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe and like button. And as always, until next time, happy flying, guys. Pilot 0083 signing off.